Hey everyone, I told you this day was coming, so here it is. First of all, I hope you're all enjoying your um, day off, and I hope everyone's getting well. But anyway, so we are going to analyze O Canada today, and I told you I would record a video and kind of talk you through it. And so that video. So here's the assignment page, and I'm not completely done with it, so if it looks a little different uh, once I post it, that's the reason why. But so we have our excerpt here. And so the first thing I want to do is ask myself, okay, what key am I in? And so we see our three flats here. We know that is the key of E flat. Okay, if you need to look up or write your circle of fifths, go for it. Feel free to do whatever you need to do to help yourself out here. Anyway, so maybe on a scrap sheet of paper, or maybe in my text entry box when I'm working on this, I want to write out E flat. Okay, so just write it out, colon, right there. So it's there as a reminder to me constantly of, hey, this is the key I'm working in, and maybe something I want to do to help myself after that is just write my E flat major scale. And so I know I'm in the key of E flat. I'm going to write my E flat major scale. So E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat, so on and so forth. So I know what group of notes I'm working with. Also, I can keep it straight of, okay, my groupings of notes and stuff like that. But anyway, so when it comes to actually analyzing this, first thing I want to do is just go. I can see everything lines up vertically. There's nothing weird. There's no notes that maybe fit between or whatever. So we're just going vertically. This chord, then this chord, then this chord, then this chord, then this chord. Okay, so I'm just going to go one chord at a time across the page. So let's look at this one right here. First chord. First thing I want to do is ask myself, okay, what notes am I working with? So I have E flat in the bass, I have B flat above that, and then I have another E flat above that, and then I have G on top. So that's E flat, G, and B flat, excuse me. Uh, so, but I didn't see them in that order, but that's the order I like them in. So always try to try to always get them back in the order you like to see them in. That letter, skip a letter, letter, skip a letter order. But anyway, so once I've got them in, okay, E flat, G, B flat. Okay, now how does that group of notes work in the key of E flat? Well, obviously, if E flat is the root of that chord, I know that that is the one chord. So underneath here, I'm just going to write, and I provide a little space at the bottom of this image in case you somehow, more tech-savvy people were able to pull the image off and draw on it or write on it or whatever. So you would just write a Roman numeral 1 there, and just because of the font here, it doesn't have the bars on top or bottom, but you all know it's a capital I for Roman numeral 1. So the good thing is that one is done. That one is done. Next thing I need to do is go on to the next one. So that one is done. All I'm really doing is trying to understand how this group of notes relates to this group of notes and how this song progresses harmonically through the key of E flat. Okay? So anyway, next thing I'm going to do, go on to the next thing. Okay, now if you notice, yes, the rhythm is different. We have a dotted quarter note here and we have an eighth note here, but the notes are exactly the same. So you're only really analyzing one chord here. Don't try to assume that it's different just because the rhythm is different. Also, in the future, whenever we do this again, if ever you see that there are two chords that are the same right next to each other, unless they are spelled differently, meaning maybe this D is up here and instead it's an F in the bass or whatever. Unless if it's repeated exactly note for note just like this, you only have to analyze it once. Okay, so again, I'm going to do the same process. I'm going to say, okay, what notes am I working with? Okay, well, I've got D, B flat, F, and B flat. Okay, well, that's not really an order I really like. So D, B flat, excuse me, F, and I've got B flat again. Well, that's not the order I really like that in. So I would suggest to you we get that back in the order we like to see that in. So that's your next step after you watch this video, and then figure out where does that group of notes fit into the key of E flat. And again, you don't have, just because these are the same exact notes right across the music there, you don't have to do it twice. You really have two options. You can either put a dash, so I'll leave a space here for whatever that chord is, and maybe I could put a dash here, or I can just leave it blank. So it's really that easy. So you're really only left with, you need to finish analyzing this chord because I've already done the first one for you. And so now you're going to analyze that, and that. There are no tricks in this. But just make sure that whenever you label your chords, if they are minor chords in the key of E flat, make sure that they are lowercase, and then make sure that all of your major chords are uppercase. If you have any more questions, please feel free to reach out. I will be available the entire day, and I will be at the game tonight if you want to stop me at the game. So good luck, and tomorrow we're going to talk about some different chord structure things, so look out for that.